Hello friends, I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. I had to think about what day it was. We are going to make this cute little fall card with the More Than Autumn stamp set. I'm going to tell you where that cute designer paper comes from. You may not know. It's getting to feel like fall here in Arkansas. I don't know where you're from, but if you're watching this, it's getting a little bit like fall here. Of course, we're really thinking about our fall. Makes me think of trees and makes me think about North Carolina. And if you're in that path of destruction, you are in my prayers. What a terrible situation. But we are, it's cooling down a little bit here. We're happy to have a little bit of break from Arkansas hot weather. So I'm trying to get my phone just right so you're not tilted. I could do that forever. One more. So we are going to make this precious little pumpkin spice latte card. I don't know about you, but I am just not a fan of coffee in general, so I don't know about pumpkin spice latte. But my daughter and my friends that like it, my husband loves it, and I can't resist this cute stamp set. If you remember that stamp set we had that was called More Than Chocolate, or Love You More Than, this is kind of a play off of that. But this one is designed by Jo Golden. She's one of our $1 million sellers. I love that when we get to use a stamp set that was at least partially designed by a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So, yay. All right, we are going to get started here. I've got some information, so I won't forget to tell you. Here, we'll talk about that at the end. My name is Kay Cogbill. My business is Paper Made Prettier, and I love to make pretty things with Stampin' Up! Supplies. You can find me at this address on YouTube and also on Facebook. So if you're watching me on YouTube, make sure and subscribe and hit that bell so that you won't miss another video from me. I do them every Wednesday at 1, except for today because I had an appointment. All right, so we are going to start with a basic beige card base. I love basic beige for fall. I mean, I love it all year, but fall, of course, is kind of when it has it's a perfect time of year for it. All right, and so we are going to stick this down. Now, you may be wondering, where is this designer paper coming from? It's not in the catalog. I know, it's called Sweet Days of Autumn designer paper, and it is part of our scrapbooking release. So it's new. Our scrapbooking release is new. You can see this is one of the patterns. This is one of the cute patterns with these little woodland creatures. And then we have another set of patterns that are this and this. So gobs of possibilities with this. You could even carry this into Christmas, but and even a non-traditional Christmas card you could make with this little pattern. So this is the Sweet Days of Autumn designer paper is what you need to type in. I thought I wrote down the item code, but it's easy to find. Even if you just type in the word autumn, it'll get you there. So we're going to do this piece as the card base, and then I've used my Perennial postage dies to make these layers. And if you don't have Perennial postage, it's a die that came out a few springs ago, perhaps, and it is fantastic. It was with some floral paper, and so you may have missed those dies, but you can't miss them anymore because they're so popular. Very cute. So I've cut one of the basic beige ones here, and it looks like I did a it's kind of a sloppy job cutting my designer paper. If that ever happens, happens to you, you can always come in with your paper snips and just trim off that overhang if there is any. You can see what I mean there. Just a tip if you have a boo-boo when you cut your designer paper. All right, now we're gonna pop this down. This is another little piece that fits right in here like precious from that designer paper. All right, now I've cut another postage from the Perennial postage dies, and we're going to stamp our pumpkin spice. I've got lots of fun cards to show you with this stamp set, so make sure and stay to the end so you can see those. We've got Christmas cards too. So we're gonna stamp first our whipped cream all the way up to the top. This fits just perfectly on this postage die, but you've got to really squeeze it in and get that up to the top. And I'm going to go ahead, while I've got my Memento ink pad, I'm going to stamp my little pumpkin. Now, when you're coloring with when you're coloring with blends, you need to use Memento black ink. So that's what I'm using here. And you can choose whatever fall blend you'd like. I have been using this Ivory color to color my whipped cream because I just think that's perfect. It's nice and autumny. So cute. And I'm not going to get super fancy there. I'm just coloring it all one color. And then I'm going to go in. I wanted my little label to stand out just a little. And soft seafoam is one of my favorite greens. It's it doesn't overpower everything, and I wanted this tag to be a different color but to kind of fade in the background. So that's why I use that color. And then of course we're going to use pumpkin pie to color our pumpkin, to make our pumpkin spice latte. Perfection. All right. Now I've got this little strip of pecan pie. I went back and forth between copper clay and pecan pie, but this one looked perfect. And now we're going to use one of the stamp sets that we're going to use a stamp that says hello and then fall season. And I got this idea from Stampin' Up. I'll show you in a minute where I got this idea. So we're going to stamp the hello is going to be going like right here. Precious. And then I've put the fall and the season words together, and they're just going to go right like that. Okay. And then we're going to trim that off and give it a little V, like so. Hello. Say hello if you're watching. If you're watching on the replay, I love to hear your comments on YouTube or on Facebook. I'm always looking to talk to my people. All right. So we're going to pop this on with dimensionals, our little pumpkin spice, and we will also pop on our sentiment. I shifted it up a little bit so that we can tuck our sentiment right here. And I went ahead and put my dimensionals down first, and then I can just set my sentiment right where I want it. All right. Now, the last thing I'm going to add, and this to your eye, this may look like linen thread, but right now I believe it's not orderable. And I remember that we have this Essentials Twine. So it comes in black, white, vanilla, gray, and this pretty, just pretty brown. So I'm going to pop a little stick of glue on there and get that little ribbon stuck down. Precious. Now, there are many options for embellishments here. If you have the neutral sequins, they are not orderable, but if you have them, you can add them. My tip on embellishments is always get what you want when you see it, because those come in and out of stock quite a bit. But another option for you would be these. I just can't seem to get enough of these. Oh, well, I don't know what they're called. That doesn't help you any. Hold on. Iridescent sparkle gems, maybe. I'll put the name of it in the comments of YouTube and also on Facebook once my brain comes back. All right, so I love that gold. A pop of gold is always great for autumn projects. I'm sure you'll agree. All right, so precious little fall card using the More Than Autumn stamp set. Now, if you're going to make this card, you're going to need the More Than Autumn bundle for $47.50. You're going to need the Sweet Days of Autumn designer paper, the Perennial postage dies, some blends. Each one of these is $11, so $33. See if I can get you all the way down here. You're going to need that Essentials twine, and then you're going to need an embellishment. That's going to get you to a total of $146. And you may say, okay, that's crazy. I don't want to spend more than $100 on that. No worries, because right now we have a starter kit special. And for $99, no shipping, just tax, you get $155 of goodies, okay? So you're still going to have room to spare with only spending that $99. This is only in October. So you want to jump on this right now. I will put the link to join my team right here on Facebook and also on YouTube. All that you need to do is be a happy shopper. You don't have to have classes. You don't have to be fancy. Just want some discounted items, and you will get that with your happy shopper. Also, right now we have a kits collection sale. I've pulled a couple of my favorite kits. This is called the City Sites kit, and then I have so many kits, but I just pulled my favorite. We have a card keeper kit. So check out that kits collection page. You will want to get those at 30% off right now. The other exciting thing about a starter kit is that you get to purchase things early. That's my favorite part of it. Well, my favorite part is the people and all the fun that we have. But for my own selfish heart, I love to be able to get these items early. So starting already, happy shoppers can order this Valentine suite. I love getting things ahead of time. There's also a cute little hibiscus bundle, and pretty soon you're going to start seeing projects that people make with a otter set. So you can order those exclusive pre-order items when you're a happy shopper. So you could even put that in your starter kit. Here is the project I got the idea for using that stamp set in that way. This was a copy from the catalog, very similar. This is also using that Sweet Days of Autumn designer paper. Isn't that adorable with our little critters? These are swaps that my friends have made. This really takes advantage of all these dies from the stamp set. You want to get the dies as well. Here you can even cut out that pumpkin spice and pop it right onto your card. I love that. It comes with a Christmas version. So there's not just fall, but it takes you all the way into Christmas. And here is another example of a cute card made from swapping. I will tell you, I made this card one night, and if I did it on a video, I think your head might break, because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 die cuts that all cut in. But you can see this Perennial postage, some of the same color schemes. You should try it. It's a fun card to make. Honestly, I don't even need to explain necessarily how to make it. You're just going to use like every stamp set and die from that set. It's easy to decipher, but it takes a while. So anywho, make sure and grab the More Than Autumn bundle, the designer paper, the postage dies, all of the things. And don't forget, you can get a super deal on it with that starter kit. If you're watching this and you don't know what to do, just message me on Facebook. I can help you. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.